Hey guys, welcome back to Rule the World. Last episode, we built a freaking ray gun. That's right, we built a mana blaster. It's really cool. Basically, we can use it to shoot explosions. You can attach different lenses to it that give the mana beam that comes out of the gun different properties, and we turned ours into basically like a laser gun. It's like really amazing. It's like a long-range explosive sniper laser. Whoops. So this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on actually making some Terrasteel. By doing that, we're going to have to use some sparks to get the mana from these pools behind me over to the agglomeration plate behind me now. We're also going to see what we can do with that Terrasteel. Now, it's important to get Terrasteel to make the gateway to Alfheim, but also there's a whole bunch of extra stuff you can do in Britannia if you have Terrasteel as well. For one, it makes great armor that's an even better shade of green than the stuff I've got on than the stuff I have on at the moment. So let's jump in and get busy. Right, so yeah, here we go. A mana blaster, and it comes up with the mana lens entropic, and basically what this means is I can shoot this like a rocket launcher, and it's got a super long range at that. So if I just want to take out like the side of a mountain or just like a hill like this, boom! Oh man, and it's got a huge explosion as well. But you saw that last episode. This episode, we're going to try and get these sparks to work. Now, I'm not sure how they work. Haven't read the manual yet, so I'm going to have to go through those and see what it's about. Right, so a spark is basically like a one-way mana transfer system. So we're going to take the one that we have here. Just going to pull it out now, replace the mana gun actually. And we can keep it there. Now we're going to put the first one on top of this mana pool in the corner. Is that going to work? Yeah, there we go. Now this should be accepting mana. Now we can hold shift and right click the spark to pick it back up, but we'll just put it there for the time being, like so. And now I think we put the other one on top of the agglomeration plate, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see if it's actually sucking mana out. Okay, so it's not sucking mana out yet, but how does an agglomeration plate work? I'm not quite sure. So let's look it up. It should be getting mana from the spark now, but let's take a look. Right, so we have the agglomeration plate, and it looks something like that. After the plate is set up, which it is, and ready to receive mana, tossing a single mana steel ingot, a mana diamond, and a mana pearl on top will begin the infusion. Now we have all of those things ready in the warehouse, I think at least. We've got the diamonds, we can turn that into mana diamond, no sweat. Got the mana steel ingots, loads of those, and some mana pearls, which we've already turned ender pearls into mana from. I should have some dust somewhere that we can use to make into ender pearls. Let me take a look inside my golden bag of holding. It must be inside there, but this is full of a bunch of crap. Okay, there's some mana pearls. I've got a block of diamonds as well, and some ender dust in case I need any more. Some cobalt ore. Got all kinds of useful things in here as well. So we'll turn one of these into a mana diamond. Okay, mana diamond secured. So now we've got a mana pearl, a mana steel ingot, and a mana diamond. Now let's throw all of these down onto the agglomeration plate and see if this thing actually works. Yeah, it's not doing much at the moment, but maybe it won't float. Maybe I just need to put them down like this. Is this gonna work? Oh. Now, hang on a sec. Did you see that, guys? Something happened there. Oh, yes. Now, this is actually working. There's blue stuff flying all around. This is pretty exciting. But where's the Terrasteel? How does this work? Okay, let's read the book while this blue stuff is happening behind us. Right. After the plate is set up and ready to receive mana, tossing these in will begin the infusion. There it goes. Oh my god, right. Picking up any of the items will halt the infusion, causing severe mana loss. The infusion uses half a mana pool total to create a single piece of Terrasteel. Whoa. Multiple sparks would make it go faster as well. And there we go. The pearl, the steel ingot, and the mana diamond have become a Terrasteel ingot. No way. Alright, well let's just use up all of the mana that we have to make a whole bunch of... There we go, Dancer in the Dark. That's right, I have Terrasteel. This is the stuff of kings, the stuff of legends. Let's see what we can actually make with Terrasteel ingot. U for used for... Right, it's used for some of these amazing things. A rod of terra firma. Whoa, but that needs some expensive runes. Pasture seeds and a rod of the lands. I don't even know what that does. A mana mirror. What the hell does that do? I don't know. I have to look some of these up. I can make chest plate, leggings, a thorn chakram, a mana tablet to create a terror shatterer. Oh my god, what is that, like a mega pickaxe? I can make a Gaia spirit ingot. Ooh, with Gaia spirits. Oh, but to do that, I need to defeat a powerful boss within Britannia. What's this? A Terra Truncator? That's like a super axe. A block of Terrasteel, pretty standard. A Terrasteel helmet. All of these require a whole lot of Terrasteel, though. And let's face it, if I need 2 mana pools to make 2 Terrasteel. Wait. One mana pool makes 2 Terrasteel. So I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4.5 full mana pools to get this much Terrasteel. I tell you what I'm gonna need to do, guys. I'm gonna need to make a lot more generating flora and fauna to fuel my mana pool generation a lot more. I can make a Terra blade, Terrasteel boots, and we're back to the rod of terra firma. What else can I make? So shapeless crafting, I can make a greater band of mana. I'll tell you what I can do right off the bat, and this is a good idea, I think. What's that? What have I thrown out? Mana lens. What I can do is I can upgrade my mana ring that I've got at the moment into the ultimate mana ring. Band of mana. Put it there. Add a Terrasteel ingot. Oh, and hang on a sec. I think the band of mana needs to be full, but I've used it to shoot my mana blaster, so it's not quite full. Let's charge it up on one of these charging bays over here. Now, these should be set to accepting mana from items. No, not quite. We want to have it spare items mana. So there we go. That should have filled the ring quite quick. That's right, and now the ring has no durability bar, so we know it's full. Let's combine this with a Terrasteel ingot to make the ultra ultimate mana band. Wait, what? Is that gonna put it there? Why isn't this? Oh, weird. Shift. Equipable in the ring slot. Why isn't this working? Used for, yeah, a band of mana and a Terrasteel ingot. Makes a greater band of mana. Now, this is number 4338:1000, but this is 4338:nothing. So does that mean I have to make a fresh band? Let me try that. I think I need to make a fresh band with no charge in it whatsoever. So I'll tell you what I can do. I can put this band of mana onto this mana pool right here. Set it to accept mana from items. And we can empty this ring by putting all of its mana into this pool. And we should see the pool fill up now. Yeah, there we go. It's going up. And that should, in theory, empty this ring completely. If it doesn't, we can just put the mana in somewhere else. Or we can make another Terrasteel ingot and put the mana in the pool that we deplete. All right, it's going up. It's going up. Almost full. I wonder how much ring is left in this. How much mana is left in this ring? Okay, there we go. It's completely drained now, and it should be. Yeah, there we go. 4338:1000. That's the code that we want for the item. Now, if I plonk this here with a Terrasteel ingot, bam, a greater band of mana. I wonder how much stuff this can hold. Right now, I don't have any mana in here, so I'll equip this for the moment. But I can suck out some mana at a later point because I want to spend as much mana as possible on making myself some Terrasteel. Now, I want to know what happens if I put, let's try two mana steel ingots on there. I'll put 2 mana diamonds and 2 mana pearls, and we'll see if it actually makes, there we go. I'm going to make a whole bunch of mana diamonds actually because I want to turn all of this into Terrasteel. There we go. And I'll make a whole bunch of mana pearls too. Oops. Draining this pool though by quite a large amount. Yeah, there we go. I've used up a lot of that. But what I'll do is I'll try and throw on. Whoops. Oh no, I need that back. Come here, you. There we go. Oh, I've got it all back. Right, so I'll just try putting on all of the 2 mana steel. So, no, not quite. 2 mana steel like that. Then 2 mana pearls. Are they landing in the right place? Yeah, they are. And now 2 mana diamonds. Now that's 2 of each. It's not working though, is it? Yeah, there's no special effect. So what I think I need to do is only put 1 at a time. Okay. There we go. Now it's working. So basically, I've just got to make all of the things that I have into Terrasteel. So we're going to fast forward to me making a full stack of Terrasteel, or basically using up all of the mana that I can on Terrasteel. Oh, I didn't notice this, but look at the cool effect of the mana moving from one spark to there. Oh, there it goes. And the balls are green now. Any second now, we'll get a fresh Terrasteel. Oh, yeah, listen to that magical sound. Sweet. So we can just keep doing this until we get a load of Terrasteel ingots. Oh, wow. Now, hang on a sec. I think the items can actually be on any area of here. Oh, I didn't notice this before, but look, there's a cool kind of rune pattern that appears on the agglomeration plate. Oh, nice. Oh, now, wait. One thing I didn't consider is that... that's right, the mana pool has run out of mana, so we're going to have to get close without picking up those things. Oh, like picking up. Right click, grab the spark. There we go. And now if I put the spark on this block here. There we go. Now it's putting more mana into the process. And is that it? Is it complete? What's it doing? Why is there a green mess everywhere? I think the items must be in the wrong place. Oh, no, yeah, we've made a real mess here. Let's see, there's definitely a mana steel, definitely a mana pearl, and definitely a mana diamond on there. But look, it's in the wrong place, and that has messed up the whole process completely. Damn it, we're going to have to pick them up and start again. There we go. Now they're all on the agglomeration plate. This should work. And there should be enough mana inside that pool. And there we go, kablamo! Fresh mana steel. Now what's this? Okay, yeah, more than half of the mana pool has been depleted. So we're going to leave this mana here for now, break the spark, and start using sparks from over here. And we're going to work around in a clockwise fashion, starting with this pool right here. Now, fingers crossed this mana pool isn't too far away, because it might be too far away for the spark to send it mana. Let's try. There goes the mana steel. There goes the diamond. There's the pearl. Oh, no. Yeah, this isn't working. So we're going to need to craft another spark to meet this halfway. So if we put like a spark, I think, like on this oak wood here, this is probably about halfway between the mana pool and the agglomeration plate, and that should complete the chain so we can finish getting all this Terrasteel. Right, here we go. So if I put 2 there and 2 there, some blaze powder here and here. Now I'm going to make 4 sparks, because you never know if you might need an extra one. And there we go. If I put another spark halfway between, I think it should connect the 2 up as like pipes. Let's try it. So we'll put one there. Wait. I can't put it down. I have to put it on a mana pool. What about on top of a spreader? No, that doesn't work either. Oh, no. So what I need to do is I need to move mana from one mana pool to another. How am I going to do this? Right, okay. So let's try first and put a spark here. What happens now? Okay, so we have 2 sparks. Let's try a 2 spark setup and just drain all 3 of these pools first. And then once one of these pools is drained, I'll break it, put it halfway, and we'll use that to suck the mana out of the other pools and do it in like a kind of chain setup. There must be a better way there of transporting mana from one place to another, though. I think I saw like a mana rail cart that we could use, but for the time being, let's just try this. With a mana pearl, a mana diamond, whoops. Oh, no, that's just right. And there we go. They're all on the agglomeration plate, so this should... Now it's sucking from both of those sparks, so that should speed up the process by loads. And it has. Wow, that was super quick. So we're going to put the last spark over there, and this should complete the process. There we go. And now we'll just wreck this mana pool, and now we can use this as like a halfway mana transfer platform. So what is the range? If we put the mana pool there and a spark on top. Now where's the other spark gone? We had like... Alright, there's a spark on that pool there. And blam. Is this accepting? Oh, look at this! Right, so if we put the spark there... and set the spark to bind mode. When we right click on sparks, it shows you where it's sending it. But we need to find a way to get it to send the mana all the way to the agglomeration plate. How are we going to do that? we set this pool to spare mana, and also this pool to spare mana, is that going to send... This is set to spare. So is that going to send it along this spark if we switch this to accept? Is it going to make this pool accept mana from it? No, it's not. Well, what if we put some materials on the agglomeration plate? Is that going to work? Is it going to suck mana along like that? Let's try that. There we go. All of the pieces are in place, but it's not accepting mana. Man, how are we going to get the sparks to send mana along like this? I didn't think it would be this hard. You know what, guys? I think we're going to have to do some tinkering here. This all works, but the mana pools are way too far away from the agglomeration plate, and it looks like it's really tricky actually getting the mana to go all the way over there. So why bring the mana to the agglomeration plate when we can bring the agglomeration plate to the mana? That makes much more sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our pickaxe out, break this, break the spark. Where's the spark gone? Oh no, I lost the spark. Oh, there it is. And now we're going to dig up the agglomeration plate and plonk it over by the mana pools, of course. This is a brilliant idea. Why didn't I think of this before? Right, so let's build a platform underneath, like this. 1, 2, 3. And then one there. Now I'll have to dig up this block here. And for neatness' sake, we'll put some wood here too. And now we just put the living rock and the lapis down in the same pattern right here. Like that, like this, and then like this. Fill in the gaps with the living rock. Agglomeration plate on top. And now we should be able to put some put a spark on here. Like that. And I think what we can do is we can put sparks on every single one of these pools. I'll make a whole bunch. And that should send all of the mana to the agglomeration plate really quick. Like, ludicrously quick. We're going to need a whole lot more mana petals, though. Okay, that's 7 sparks total. That's not quite enough to get every single pool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 more there and there. And we've got 1 on the pool below. There we go. So we just need 1 more spark, but we don't quite have enough blaze powder. Should be fine though, all the same. Let's give this a whack and see if we can actually make some Terrasteel at a super quick rate. And it's actually really hard to do, landing it on here. Okay. Oh, it's going quick. Whoa, that was so quick. But I do have to pick up the Terrasteel after I do it. Oh, no, it fell off. Oh, my God. I hate this already. Oh, but I can run on it, put it down, and then jump off. Man, look how quickly we can make this Terrasteel. Now, I want to go up and check the levels on these mana pools to make sure it's pulling at the right rates. Because we could actually be draining all of our resources way quicker than we're supposed to be. No, this is actually being really efficient. Wow. So what I need to do is I need to upgrade my experience. I need to upgrade my mana solution to make sure I'm making a lot more mana. We're making a lot from the water. We're making a lot from the sunlight in the nighttime. But what we need is a couple more fields with some aggressive mana manipulation strategies to make loads more mana. But let's just turn everything I've got into Terrasteel and make some cool stuff. Maybe a full suit of Terrasteel armor if we can afford it. There we go. We need some more mana pearls now, though, and some more mana diamonds. How many Terrasteel ingots have we got at the moment? 10. Well, hang on a sec. The big thing that we need is a gateway to Alfheim. So what do we need? Hang on, I'm going to fill this in because it looks so ugly. Man, we've made a real mess over here. But to be honest, it wasn't quite symmetrical, so I'm kind of happy with this. Right, so what do we need for a gateway to Alfheim? It's got its whole own section here, the portal to Alfheim. So let's see. 8 living wood blocks and 3 glimmering living wood, 1 gateway core, 2 mana pools, and 2 nature pylons. So we need Terrasteel nuggets to make the gateway core. That's simple. We've already got loads of that. We need 3 Terrasteel nuggets per natura pylon. So we just need 2 of those. Again, super simple. And this is it. Make a frame of living wood. Add glimmering living wood. How do you make glimmering living wood? I'm not quite sure. I'll look it up in a sec. Add the elven gateway core. add mana pools. And what's that checkerboard pattern underneath it? The natura pylons above the pools. To open up the portal, simply right-click the core with a wand of the forest. The portal requires a substantial amount of mana deposited in both the pools to open up. After that, it'll slowly drain some to keep itself powered. If it runs out of mana, oh no, the connection's broken. So I need to make sure that my mana setup is 100% when I do make this. But oh my god, how much mana have I got left? Oh, loads in these pools, and once I upgrade my mana setup, I can get like loads more into these pools and make as much Terrasteel as I want. The only thing holding me back at the moment is how many diamonds I have, because it's 1 diamond per Terrasteel, and I'm running out of that fast. I've got loads and loads of ender pearls though. I can make that with ender dust, which I'm getting loads of. And what I think I'll probably do is I'll use this pool in the middle that doesn't have a spark to make all of my diamonds into mana diamonds. Let's just do this right now, in fact. Oh yeah, cooking with gas. And my ender pearls too. Alright, looking pretty good. Well, alright, what I'm going to do between now and next episode, guys, is really improve my mana generation setup. At the moment, I've only got day blooms and nightshades here, and hydrogeneas. But what I'll do is I'll look into the other generating flora and fauna, find out what works, and get a really cool setup that I can show you next episode rather, that will give us much more mana generation so we can get making even more Terrasteel. And I'm also going to need to find a way to get loads and loads more diamonds. But I have a theory that I can ask Duncan, who's on the server, for a way for him to trade diamonds with me for maybe perhaps food or other kind of supplies, because I've got lots of food and lots of other stuff that I could trade to him for diamonds. Now, my mine hasn't struck any diamonds yet, but there's tons and tons of diamonds in the nether. So once I get the gateway core, once I get the gateway all set up, and I have that many mana diamonds, I can fly around in the nether and collect up all the diamonds that I want with my hammer. But at the moment, we're definitely not low enough in the world on the quarry for our guys over here to strike the jackpot and pick up some diamonds. But this has been it, guys, for Rule the World. This episode, we got loads and loads of Terrasteel, got 10 ingots, and we've worked out how sparks work. And next episode, we can build the Elven Gateway core and actually get a portal to Alfheim up and running. Now, I don't want to go into the portal yet because I don't feel like I'm ready to face the Elven Lord at the other side to get the next part of the goddess Renzovia. But what we'll do is, I think, to get ready to confront Renzovia, we're going to need to go deeper into Britannia and explore everything that this mod has to offer so that we're well prepared to fight her army and her evil minions. But until next time, guys, hit like and subscribe, and take care.